Greetings and welcome to the Southern Food and Beverage Museum's virtual tour of our Popeyes and Al Copeland special collection. The story of Popeyes starts with Al Copeland, who was born in 1944 in the St. Thomas housing development in New Orleans. His family was very poor, but he dreamed of becoming rich. This determination is what led Al Copeland to become a successful entrepreneur. In 1972, Al sold his tasty donut shop and opened Chicken on the Run. It was not doing as well as he hoped. Al knew something was missing. He looked to his wife's Cajun roots that emphasized bold and spicy flavors. It turns out it was those bold and spicy flavors that were missing. Chicken on the Run became Popeyes, and Popeyes was an immediate hit. The original menu shows what Popeyes customers would have expected in the chain's earliest days. Notice the emphasis on family style, the fried options beyond chicken, and the lack of many of the familiar favorites that came later. The first innovation that Al Copeland brought to Popeyes was his spices. Al Copeland was said to have said, "I can't sing and I can't dance, but the Lord sure gave me a hell of a set of taste buds." But in truth, his palate was incredible. He was able to detect all 16 spices in his blend. He was said to be able to detect parts per billion when it came to his spices. The next major innovation came in the form of biscuits. Introduced in 1982 in the New Orleans area, Copeland created Popeye's Biscuit School to train his biscuit bakers so that each biscuit could perfectly accent the recipe for the chicken. The biscuits were such a success that by 1983, the biscuits had gone nationwide. At this point, many would have rested on their laurels, but Copeland and Popeyes were just getting started. Al once said, "It's all about having a winning attitude no matter what the odds and turning obstacles into opportunities." It's this attitude that allowed Popeyes to go from a small chain in Louisiana to a national chain with outlets in all regions of the United States, as well as Canada, Kuwait, and Puerto Rico by the 80s. The 80s designs of Popeyes were incredible. They brought a retro diner feel and dine-in service to the Popeyes restaurants. According to Copeland, your ability to succeed is your ability to change. In 1986, Al Copeland purchased this Scoville measurement machine for $120,000. It's about $300,000 in today's money. The machine uses high-pressure liquid chromatography to analyze flavors. Those are science words that mean Al was able to combine his taste buds with a machine that could chemically analyze flavors. The purchase of this machine allowed Copeland's to standardize their recipes so that the flavors of Popeyes could be consistent across all of their restaurants. Almost like a computer code, the analysis allowed the food at Popeyes to be repeatable over and over again, bringing great Popeyes flavor to the world. In 1988, Al Copeland was named Restaurateur of the Year by the Louisiana Restaurant Association. This award recognized Copeland for being a true pioneer and for bringing Cajun cuisine to a whole new audience. In 2008, Al Copeland passed away, leaving behind an incredible legacy. I think Kit Wool, legendary New Orleans food writer, said it best. Al was a local icon, the stuff of legends, a folk hero who lived his dreams. He found success in adversity and good fortune in his family, and he had a joyous time doing it. Controversy only engaged his competitive spirit. He loved spice and speed. Al was a true pioneer. His restaurants brought Cajun cuisine to everyone. People around the world go to Popeyes and Copeland's to have a taste of New Orleans. And all of these dishes, made famous in Louisiana, can now be enjoyed in places like Japan and Saudi Arabia. Moreover, chicken is now the most popular meat in America, and that simply would not be the case without Al Copeland and Popeyes. Visit our website, southernfood.org, to see more of what we've got to offer. Thanks, and visit us soon.